All right, DJ.
What up, though? What is up? Where y'all at? 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 Hey, what's good? What's good in the hood? Y'all know what time it is. Oh, they gave me some sauce. They gave me the juice. Oh, they gave me some juice today. I said, oh, yes, my time. Even this morning, I was like, ooh, 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 ooh. I ain't gonna say nothing to nobody. I'm just gonna hop on here and do my thing, my thizzle. Okay. If this is your first time here, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm the Queen Pen and I react to true crime, drama, or sometimes I just get on here and talk to y'all because I love y'all. Okay? Don't forget to like this video, okay? On your way in or out. All right? And subscribe. Turn on all your notifications because you never know when I'm going to pop up. And we have a goal of 1K subscribers here on the YouTube street so I can feel myself. Okay? So I can feel like I'm hot shit. Okay? Because I am. Okay? So today we have on the docket for as Krama News is concerned. Okay? I'm going to not do that. I'm going to do this. Okay? Let me get set up here. Okay, I got everything queued up and ready to go. Okay, so yesterday I did a live and I said something, but nobody caught it. So I'm gonna replay it for you, and then we're gonna go into the commentary. Okay, all right, all right. Okay, let's pick up right here on my live. All right, and y'all with me? Cool, cool, cool. Now I'm gonna pick up right here, and I'm gonna stop it right when I say it. Okay, let's get it.
To like PJ, not be like PJ. Damn. I know. I be trying to like her too. Like, you give people the benefit of the doubt. Not every day she be weird. Like some days it just be regular and I just gone about my business. You know what I'm saying? Like she don't really say nothing like too crazy, but today she didn't say nothing crazy. It was just she was just I don't know, like she was trying to brag, but she was trying to be grateful at the same time, but she wasn't really humble about it. It was a whole lot of emotions in one. It was very weird. It's like, bitch, pick a lane. Like either there's a way to be thankful and grateful and to say, I'm grateful I have a new car. I couldn't imagine ever being able to afford a new car, and it's because of you guys and all the love we get from the turtle community and the true crime community that we're able to afford.
I'm about to critique myself. Why am I better at giving statements than they are?
Me a new car, and now he has his car back and I have my own car. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just so grateful and thankful. Maybe even shed a tear or two. That would be a great little moment. But she was just on there like, I'm blessed. I got a new car. You guys suck. You guys suck.
You said y'all.
And I was just like, girl. But not everybody wants the stress of a new car because that's money going out. They're gonna have another give, send, go. Y'all gonna have to give, send, and go. Turtles, get your wallets ready. She already got a new car. Get your wallets ready.
Get your wallet. We
need a car telethon. We need. I wonder if the turtles go. The turtles should make the first payment on the car. That would be dope. Low key. If they could pull that off, then yeah, y'all are definitely what's
And Sierra, how would they pull that off? How would they pull it off? I don't. I'm gonna keep playing a little bit.
The word brainwashed. Yeah. So even though she got a full-time job and Jimmy is monetized and he got a business on the side, he got a website that he's is about to come. You make a store, right? A whole store. The Turtles, they should have put up a Gibson and Go for PJ's first payment on the car so she can continue to get her nails done and maybe, get her hair recolored or something. I mean, come on, Turtles, let's get it together. Come on. Do I need to? I ain't got 10,000 subscribers. Dog, I was going to do a fundraiser for you, Pete. I was gonna cheer them on. I was gonna cheer the Turtles on. Come on, let's see if we can get at least one first month's payment, maybe two. Come on,
Maybe
Christmas coming up. Back to school is already here. Let's go.
Let's get
Turtles, what you doing? You sleeping?
Sleep.
Let's use some of this missing kid money for PJ's car payment. Come on now, let's get it together. You got to rally them up. You got to pump them up, Mary Jane Doe. You got to get them ready to spend that money like it. Mary Jane Doe, how much you putting down on the car payment? You putting 5 or 10? I might got 25 cents or something, 99 cents or something. I'll put a little something down on it. Come on, let's go. Let's start it right now. Everybody put in the chat how much they gonna put on PJ's car payment. Come on. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Who gonna pay for it? Mary Jane Doe, come on now. They didn't work hard. They didn't found all these missing kids. They didn't look everywhere in their backyard. They looked so hard they didn't found a pool in their backyard and a tiki bar. Isn't that crazy? They are a true crime gods and goddess. They are true crime supreme. At least we can do for the Dalai Lama and OJ pajamas. Least we can do is pay her car payment, Mary Jane Doe. I mean, all that they do for us, they just provide us with so much beautiful things to look at. I don't know. I don't know. He only filmed from the tiki bar like one time. I was like, what's the point? I don't know. Maybe they got clutter or something. I mean, I don't know, but Mary Jane Doe, I can't believe you ain't gonna put a car payment down. Don't worry, the Turtles got it. Yep, the Turtles I got faith in these Turtles now. These Turtles got money. Yes, come on, Turtles. Let's get that insurance paid. Let's get that car note dealt with. Come on, Helena. Come on, Helena. Here we, Helena. Dip in the 401k, Helena.
Yes.
Come on. Helena got this. I got faith. My money is on Helena. Helena, put me down for 5. Helena, 5. I can pay Helena back later.
Right.
Put me down for $5 on the first payment. $5 on the first payment. Thank you, Helena. Helena got it. She good for it. Don't worry about it. Come on, short leg. Come on, let's get the payment. Yes, first payment. Let's go. Girl, you know Helena got that first payment, girl. I don't know why Helena is not a third in their relationship. They might as well be a throuple at this point. Like, Helena has done everything but lick PJ's coochie. Like, I don't understand. Like, Elena has paid for her and PJ's first date. She didn't damn near pay for a down payment on an engagement ring. Like, Helena is basically the third in the relationship. Like, I'm just like, damn, who is Helena? Who is Helena trying to holler at? Jimmy or PJ? I said, I ain't never spent that much money unless there was pussy involved. What the fuck is going on? Oh God. I I ain't pocket watching Helena. I swear to God, I ain't count. I ain't even got a tally in my head. All I know is that car payment get paid.
Yay!
Oh God, I'm dying, son. We're short legs, man. Even Dolly, getting too fat and over. Damn, Dolly done lost his swag like that. You know what? Quiet as it's kept. Um, Short legs used to go really hard for Dolly back in the day, right? And it to be what's the word? I don't even know the word, but to be a PJ, right?
Mm.
To be a PJ, she had to take the most obvious threats out first, like PCT, me, whoever else. I don't keep up with all his bitches. But Short Legs was like the last one. She was like the last female in the chat that would really go hard for just Jimmy. She would go hard for PJ too a little bit. Like she would buy her little gifts and send her little makeup and little stuff just to smooth her over. But she would really go in and really donate and really Turtle Island. She would run that bank up
Oh,
on.
Sierra, did you say Turtle Island? That is crazy. You said Turtle Island. Okay, let me show you something. Now let's get to it. Share screen. Well, looky there. Y'all see the title of that? Turtle Island is coming. Now, how did I know that? How did I know? How did I know that? Mm. It makes you think. The things that make you go, RIP. Let's see what it's giving.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning.
P had her
It's
sunglasses on, so I didn't have
Thursday,
mine on.
and I have a little bit of time today.
There's something esoterical about wearing your sunglasses on camera or in public, like, well, basically on camera, especially any camera, whether you're at an event where their pictures are going to be taken, like a red carpet event, or if it's on stage, or if it's, in front of your live streaming web camera, there's something esoterical about this. And we might get into that later.
Just a little bit. So,
I'm going to
for
speak
those of
up
you guys that
fair
follow along,
for fair
you
use
have
and all that.
probably gotten the memo that Turtle Island is coming.
Oh, yeah, we
And
got the
so
memo.
I've been
I did.
kind of I've been taking notes on who's who and trying to see if there's anybody that I see that may possibly want to participate on Turtle Island. So I went back to try to go check out some of the channels that I used to really love and some channels that have won in the past and whatever channels I thought possibly might be a good addition to Turtle Island. And man, boy oh boy, we've got the same thing happening still. I'm going to touch base on that here in a minute because I know nobody wants to hear it because, if you're watching what you're watching, it's none of my business really. It's just like, Jesus, are we really still like...
We just got some.
Hit me with the ads.
You watch people that you claim you can't stand. It's just so weird to me.
Oh, I can explain that very easily, P. Um, well, first of all, I don't hate anybody in this world. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have no strong emotions towards anybody, positively or negatively. You know, now of course, family members, friends, lovers, relationships. Yeah, I have a more positive opinion on those people, but as far as average people that cross paths with me in life, I'm kind of neutral. So I can't speak for Queen Bee or Cluminati or Joneson or anybody else. I think Joneson comes from a more defense position. She's defending herself and her name and her channel and everything that she stands for, and she's pointing out bullshit, right? But as far as I can't speak for Queen or Cluminati, but it seems to be content. Now, I haven't used you as content in a while, and I kind of pride myself in doing so. But duty calls, and but I do watch you every morning, and 9 times out of 10, I appreciate what you have to say. It's just I want to put a PSA announcement out there for the turtles that will be participating in Turtle Island because, like you said, it's nobody's business. Did she say that yet? Let me keep going.
And I mean, I guess I get it some.
Okay, she's talking about at this point. She's talking about she doesn't understand why people watch people they don't like. Well, it's the same thing as watching anything you don't like. Like, um, women watch sports that don't even are not even into sports, but they watch it because or they watch the Super Bowl because it's the Super Bowl, and their man is watching it. It's the same thing. I think you're thinking too deeply about your personal gripes with people on the internet. I mean, shit. From what I can see on a daily basis, for people who live stream, it's not that much to choose from. So it's kind of like watch who you can tolerate. I'll put it that way.
Somewhat, like just a little bit, I understand, maybe possibly because it's like I've done the same thing, but usually it's because it's something that entertains me. Um, but once it gets to a point where it's just annoying or like, time is the only thing you have in life that's actually valuable. Money is paper. You can't take it with you when you die. And time is valuable.
Yeah,
So
that is true. Time is valuable. Now, right about this time, I would like to let's see, is her live chat available? Because we're gonna see how much time her time is worth here in a sec.
to sit and take in all of this, I mean, it's just like, oh God, I really tried. And I'm just like, and I still like all these people. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't dislike anyone. I'm not hating on any particular person. It's just, and I feel like I'm doing the same thing over and over and over and circling my tail, getting.
You are. You definitely are. And you're repeating the same thing over and over again. There's no new ideas or new concepts or stepping out of your comfort zone. There's no growth. I mean, if I was a new subscriber a year ago, I could watch y'all today and get the same content. I mean, there's nothing that's changed. I don't know if that's a codependency thing psychologically because y'all are so codependent. Y'all kind of like sharing the same attributes in a way. You know how they say you start to look like and act like each other when you're together all the time? Because you repeat the same stories, and so does Jimmy. So, yeah, you are.
Absolutely nowhere. And the reason that I say that is because I'm going to tell you a quick backstory. I've said it a billion times, my whole backstory on YouTube. I started out looking at YouTube trying to debunk 9/11. Honestly, I'm going to be straight up
Honestly, trying to debunk 9/11, honestly. Okay?
honest. And it was fun and exciting. And when I recognized that you were able to talk to people on here, is when it kind of crossed over into like partially being real world. I joined communities that were, they consider themselves like preppers and truthers, which anybody that knows deception knows that anytime that you have to include the word, I'm being truthful with you. And now that I say that, I literally just said I'm going to be honest in telling you what started out my YouTube adventure. And I don't know why I said that because
Yeah, I don't know why you did either, because you telling on yourself. You do that a lot. You do that a lot. You'll say honestly, and I'm being for real, guys. And what else you say? You say a lot of deceptive terms from that deck. I'm glad you're doing my work for me. I mean, my ancestors be working overtime. They got this girl telling on herself for me. I don't even have to critique her. I didn't even have to come on here and commentate on this because she basically did it for me. Thanks, Pete.
maybe subconsciously I don't remember what actually got me on YouTube. I don't know. That's weird. But that's one of the things you look for in people that speak. If they say, honestly, before they say a lot of things, then that's one of the
And it's crazy that you don't remember what got you on YouTube, because I remember exactly what got me on YouTube, and it wasn't dolly fishing. I am a huge fan of Shane Dawson. I I love his comedic timing. I love his editing skills. I mean, he's probably got a new editor now. I think Spencer is helping editing, but the way his style is, and I'm looking forward to the his horror movie, if it ever gets to the point of theater. I would be the first one opening day to go see that, because I think directorially he's a genius. He's far beyond, like, if you think M. Night Shyamalan is good or great, or if you think Quentin Tarantino is great, look at Shane's editing. Look at his comedic timing. Look at, if he wants something to have a dark undertone to it, it will. If he wants something to have a wholesome, happy, family tone to it, he can put that spin on it too. And that's rare coming from YouTube. You only see that type of talent like in film schools. You know what I mean? So watching Shane Dawson and his crew of friends, as much as his crew has changed over the years, um, even in my outro, I say, Dubai. I got that from Shane Dawson. So that's what my inspiration was, watching Shane Dawson, watching his coverage of another MySpace influencer. I'm gonna call him a MySpace influencer because that's where I met him. I actually met him on Warped Tour, but that's neither here nor there. Jeffree Star, of course. So that's where my inspiration comes from. I wanted to learn, or to see, or to stretch my creativeness, to see if I could make my YouTube look like that, like very Shane Dawson esque. And I haven't got into skits or anything of the sort. I've kind of got into this traumatic trauma, true crime lane, right? But you know, there's always time for creativeness. There's always time for me to get inspired to do something, and I don't have a standalone camera. I'm just using my phone, so, and the webcam here. So, but yeah, that's how I got started on YouTube in 2017. The true crime element came in with the Kanika Jenkins, the J for K. So yeah, I know exactly how I got here. That's crazy. She don't. I mean, did you start taking it seriously when you started dating one? Just a question. Just an observation.
signs, and that doesn't mean that they're lying. That means that like that stacked on top of like 10 other things possibly would mean they could be deception. There could be deception. Anyways, I got off on this tangent. Um basically just what did I want to say? Like my whole message today is just ruined now because like I was watching a channel.
Oh, PJ, you cannot. Even when me, even when I'm up here with you guys, whether it's on camera or I'm on my phone just chilling, I get stuck too. I get stuck in my head too, and you got to just keep going, even if all you're gonna say is and well and let me read the chat. You got to keep going. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you should know that you got a perfect example to learn from right there at home. You know, you don't have to watch these tutorials like some people. I mean, I learned from your man. Why can't you? Ooh, shade.
That I used to watch all the time. And Without a Crystal Ball is a channel that I didn't like. And I would see
Now, let me pause. Without a crystal ball, soft dogs, Katie Joy. Everybody knows that's her name. So I watch her. I don't even know if I'm subscribed, but my TV will automatically, when I'm watching Sister Wives content, it'll automatically go to a Katie Joy video, right? And she's deep into the Sister Wives lore, right? But I don't really have no problem with her. She goes a little crazy. She's a little weird because she knows a little too much about reality TV stars and the Sister Wives kids' lives and things. But you know, I could say the same about Queen Bee, Cluminati, and the rest, right? So it's kind of like take it with a grain of salt. Let's see what else she got to say.
millions of people. And I feel like millions of, but I exaggerate. And all these channels against her. So I'd start feeling bad for her, like, but I couldn't stand her. Thank you, Miss Kathy. So it would be like I'm trying to fight my inner self who doesn't want to have nothing to do with none of this and none of these people while I'm trying to hang out with these people I've made
And
friends with.
isn't it like subconscious too? Like you can verbally out your mouth say, I don't want to have nothing to do with her or the channel or none of these people, but because you clicked on the video and you're taking the time to watch it, it's like a subconscious contradiction. You know what I mean? Like on some level, you gotta wanna be a part of the channel. You gotta PJ wants to be without a crystal ball's best friend. Oh, you know what I'm saying? So it's weird that she would say that to like throw shade at. I'm gonna just say Katie. It's weird she would want to throw shade at Katie, but then she still watches. It's like I don't understand. This is what I don't understand about YouTube. Why can't people just admit that everybody watches everybody? Like, why is it such a big deal? Like, there's a whole bunch of people I watch. You know what I mean? And I'd be remiss to come up here and be like, oh, I don't like watching this person or that person. You know, it don't hurt my ego none to say, yeah, I enjoy watching PJ every morning. She's part of my routine. And, you know, is PJ my favorite person? Not necessarily. Not every day, but you know, some days she might be. So it just seems I don't know. But let's keep going.
With. Yet I can't stand them commenting on this other person that it's just like, what? Oh my God. Like, what is the purpose? And now I feel like I'm doing it all over again. I feel like I'm back in the circle, like with a bunch of hating ass people that are just hating on one person while that one person just sits there and tries to defend everything. But yet they're the shit person. And then I feel like I'm like sitting here trying to just justify to myself as to why this person.
So who are you calling out as a shit person? Queen Bee or Cluminati? I can't. I'm gonna need you to put an address on it because I'm confuddled. I'm confused. Like what is all the? Because I mean I narrowed it down to two people. I mean maybe three if you count without a crystal ball. But I don't get what is this timidness of not putting an address on it. Like we just supposed to guess like who is PJ talking about? Isn't that weird to do that as an adult? when we clearly at least know their channel name, if not their first name and everything else. Weird.
And I can't stand this person. That people did it to Betty too. It's just like I don't care for that person or their content. And
Okay. So you don't like Brittany J. And you don't like Brittany J because she kicked the cat. And you don't like Bullhorn Betty because you don't like Bullhorn Betty because your man won't come off the truth of what really happens in Savannah, Georgia. Ooh, girl, you be telling it. So he still ain't told you. What year are we in? We in the third year of this relationship. We got 2 more to go before the engagement. Jimmy, get on telling the truth. Come on, confess your sins like Usher.
you know, I get it. This person is talking badly about you and your mama and your daddy and your kids. And okay, so check this out.
I'm checking it out. Let's go.
You're listening to that. And so you hear them say bad things about you.
Uh-huh.
And then you go to your channel.
Yeah.
And your channel has however many hundred, however many thousand. And you're like, well, so and so said my kid's a brat. And then you spread that word out even more. So, like, if you literally were that upset about the person saying it to begin with, why would you go to your platform and then broadcast it to the planet unless you want to be some type of victim? But I mean, it's like, so then you make another 100 people.
I don't think it's a victim mentality type situation. I think when humans get their feelings hurt, their automatic knee jerk response is to find a community to comfort them, to coddle them, to relate to them, to make them feel like, am I crazy for being upset right now because this is what happened? Kind of situation. I think that's human nature. I don't think it's as deep as BJ's trying to play the victim. I don't think that. I think that's overplayed and overrated nowadays because everyone can throw out, playing the victim card. Everyone can throw out the word narcissism. Everyone can throw out the word empath. It's like we pick up on these key terminologies and keywords and phrases, and now we're willing to use that as intelligent jabs at people we don't like, you know? When I don't know Brittany J from a can of paint, but I can see how a human would react in her situation. You feel? That's called empathy, Dolly Vision, if you ain't know. All right, let's go.
Hear it. And then you make another 100 more hear it because they're going to tell their friends who tell their friends. And then there's like 15 other channels that are going to rebroadcast what you just said. So now you're like, I'm the perpetual victim here by going against this other person who always from day one claims they're a victim.
Hungry Root is the easiest.
And it's just like, Jesus Christ, what are we doing? And the reason I'm talking about this is because, like I said, I've tried to take down a list of people I thought might be wanting to participate on Turtle Island, which is coming, by the way. So don't forget, make sure you're following all the right channels.
Okay, Turtle Island is coming. I don't know if y'all didn't get the memo, but Turtle Island is coming. So I'm gonna need y'all to get y'all wallets together. I'm gonna need to get y'all little ducks in a row. Get your monies, honey, because PJ needs her car payment. I said give, send, go. I said GoFundMe. I said a bunch of things, and then the next thing I said was Turtle Island. Now, why did I bring up Turtle Island yesterday, y'all? Riddle me that. There's a reason. Maybe or maybe not. I would never reveal, but y'all could guess probably. A little birdie told me, a little turtle told me, blah, blah, blah. Turtle Island is coming up, and I gotta do this, this, and this, and this before then. And I said, oh, word. Somebody need to check somebody's recent outgoing calls. That's what it sounded like to me. Okay? Because either I'm psychic or a turtle king whispered in my ear. One of two things happened. And if I'm psychic and I don't know it, then I'm gonna need somebody to run me to my money. I'm gonna need to get a whole 1-800 hotline. Okay? Call Miss Sietta. I tell you your future. You know what I mean? Shout out to MK for my Miss Cleo thing. But I'm gonna need I'm gonna need some of y'all to think, because some things, some tea I slip in a little unawares. Like, I learned it from the best. I mean, what do you want me to say? Like, when Dolly Vision was in Savannah, Georgia, and he said, yo, there's some WWE shit going on. You ain't think I took a note of that and I learned from my mentor how to slip some stuff in? Okay.
Television on YouTube. There's a couple of different channels. I'm not sure what he calls them now because he's changed a couple names. But hey, Miss Casey, good to see you. So yeah, so I was just kind of trying to look and watch and take note of some of these channels, and I'm like, well, dear God, if we put BJ on the island, we're all gonna freaking have a we're all gonna have a good time, right? Because that's just a topic of conversation nowadays. Or like, Bullhorn Betty will go on the island, just watch. I mean, she's on my list. What would be really crazy if I added without a crystal ball? Then I'd have my whole 10 years of YouTube experience.
And that's crazy. That's insane to me. So you are thinking about adding Bullhorn Betty to Turtle Island just because you know it's gonna cause chaos, which you say you thrive in, but then we'll double back to this very live in the towards the end of Turtle Island and see if she's still having fun. I don't and then you'll be in the middle of Turtle Island, and then something will happen with either a Bullhorn Betty or one of her minions, and then you'll double back in your brain and question your man's fidelity. Why would you do that to yourself? It's like my mama always told me, Sierra, don't borrow trouble. Just leave Bullhorn Betty where she at. But I guess you like poking the bear because you like chaos. But one of these days, the bear gonna eat you up. One of these days, the bear gonna eat you up, and the secrets are gonna come out, and it's gonna hurt more than you think it does. Hey, been there, done that. Got the T-shirt. I'm just saying.
Experience all summed up in one on Turtle Island. But I just can't. It's like I feel like I just want to smash my head into a brick wall whenever I hear people discussing stuff like this, because it's literally like, what are you really trying to accomplish? Good morning, Nina. Thank you. I haven't had my coffee yet, but it's just, and I get it.
That's subliminal. I haven't had my coffee yet. That's like throwing a hint out there, like, hey guys, I haven't had my coffee yet. It'd be nice if I got free coffee every day. Hey, nudge, nudge. Wink, wink. I haven't had my coffee yet. That was just a little precursor, like, when the pastor get done preaching and they go and reach for the offering plate, but they don't pass the offering plate yet. You just hear the music. It's getting you ready. It's getting you ready for the offering. The plate hadn't come around yet, but it's just getting you ready. PJ just playing the music soft, getting the offering music ready. Okay? The pianist is just sat down for the offering call. Whew.
There's people that, like, clearly there's people that follow it. I mean, in Queen Bees, I've seen freaking 2,000 people in chat. So it's just like, maybe there's a set 2,000 that absolutely love that content. I mean, I don't know.
I smell a little hateration right there. What? Were you mad? She got 2,000 people. I mean, what? What? I imagine it's the same 2,000 people that be in Queens, that be in Clues, that that go every which way. But that sounded a little hateration, didn't it? It sounded a little. I don't even know what I would do with 2,000 people in my chat. Hey, to the 2,000 people that just be lingering on YouTube, trickle over here a little at a time. Okay, I don't never want to click on this StreamYard and see 2,000 people in, in my viewership. Like, I'd be like, "Oh, what are y'all doing here?" I'd be like, no, subscribe, but no, I wouldn't know what to do. You kidding me? That's something I wouldn't hate on. I'd just wait till it come naturally, I guess. And even if it did, I'd be like, what are y'all doing here? I'd be so shocked. But she looking at it like, oh, I only have 300 people here. I only have 100 people in here. Oh, it's not even worth it, you know? But you got to care about the little bit of people you got. Like, if I have 5, 6, 10, 1, it don't matter how many people I got in here. You know what I'm saying? 0, I'll entertain my damn self. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter how many people are in here because they might watch the replay. You know what I mean? So it's just a little unappreciative, I guess, or I don't know. Because the people that are in there, what you probably got 100 people in there. The 100 people that are in here might tell another 100 people, and you never know. 6 months from now, you could have 2,000 people in there. Like, girl, I mean, you're not even doing that much. It's not like you up here for hours and hours and hours on stream on OBS and sharing screens and doing this big old presentation and talking and talking and talking. You know what I mean? You're here for like 15 minutes. I don't. Okay.
And I'm not picking on her in particular. That's so
Yeah,
cute. Thank you, Elena.
You come.
Same thing with Clue. There's 2,000 people in her chat. So it's just like,
Hater.
maybe people deep down like Brittany J. Because, like, how... Thank you, Dana. How are you...
I think deep down, people want to know what other people think. And deep down, people want to know what is said behind the scenes, and they want to keep up with the gossip. Like a running soap opera, but like a reality soap opera that's displayed on live stream, you know? And I'm fortunate enough to be one of the characters. Okay. Okay, period. Okay, so it's really not that hard to figure out, girl.
It's like, okay, let's pretend that YouTube is the real television from back in the day.
Okay.
Okay. And it's like, remember when The View took over All My Children and One Life to Live? I do, because I used to love watching it whenever I was out of school, and then after.
I watched As the World Turned. I remember As the World Turned. But All My Children and what did you say? One Life to Live? Nah, that's too old. That was before my time. I remember All My Children.
And when I got grown, I would stay up and watch it. And
they don't pay me for that. Smoke break.
It was at 1 p.m., but they replaced it with The View. And so I tried to watch The View once or twice, and these ladies didn't really, it's like I couldn't relate. And it aggravated me because deep down I'm like, ew, I don't, like, this took over.
The View used to be good, but the Democrats kind of took over The View. They used to have a kind of a wide variety of political opinions. They would have like more so Democrat, they would have the Republican, they would have the independent, They would have the person that don't even follow politics but knows what's going on or don't care. They would have a little variety going on, but or they would have, when they I loved it when they had Raven Simone on there because she was LGBTQ and I appreciated her opinion very much so. But here lately it's just kind of mainstream. So I can see why it got on your nerves.
My soap opera. So I just deep down was annoyed and I didn't want to watch it. Now imagine if I sat there and watched it and took notes of every single thing these women say that.
And then you would be crazy because no one is taking notes on The View. We are on YouTube where people commentate, criticize, and critique each other till they're blue in the face. I'm doing it right now. So that's what happens on YouTube. So this was a bad example. But continue.
Offended me and that I didn't like.
Offended you?
And then imagine if I went and got my own show just so I could talk about this show that I didn't like and everything they said and everything I disliked and that was offensive to me. Like, how?
Okay, so true crime doesn't offend you? I don't understand. My brain is scrambled because when I watch certain true crime stories or true crime events that happen that we keep up with here in this community, I get very offended and I get very disgusted and I can't watch. Case in point, Madeline Soto. I don't know much about that case because from what little I've heard, I just can't. So are you telling me that true crime doesn't offend you, but The View does? And people critiquing Brittany J offends you? I mean, critiquing Brittany J is more tame than some of the true crime that's being covered. I think you might want to seek professional help for that one. That's a little warped. That's a little okay, girl.
How did we get? I know that YouTube's not TV. It's very different because you can actually have conversations with the people on YouTube. But I think it's because it's crazy that these grifters are getting away with it, and every day they call it out. I'm all about justice, and I think that's a draw for me. Yeah, I mean, I understand that, but you don't realize that ultimately you're drawing more attention and more traffic.
Here's a thought, just throwing it out there. You ever thought that some of these creators were once friends with each other? I think Brittany J was friends with Queen B at one time, and Clue wasn't, and Clue was cool with y'all, and so it's not remiss to me as a viewer that some of these creators can be on the back end and say, hey, we're going to run this narrative. We're going to all dogpile on you because you said this and you're going to do this and then this. And they can all plan that out just for the views because they know most of viewers are suckers and they don't think like that. They just run in with the storyline, just like, I watched Days of Our Lives. Same thing.
To the so-called grifters. I hate that word, honestly, because
why do you hate that word?
On the internet, on YouTube, you literally have several options, and if you have your own mind, you get to pick what your option is. And it's like every channel that I watch has some type of fundraiser when they need it or some type of pay app on the screen.
Nope. I don't have no fundraiser. I have friends that I have met on YouTube that have my back during hard times, but I don't have no fundraiser. And you're about to say something about monetization. I'm not monetized either. I'm doing this for the free 99. Hey!
Or their super chats are on. It's kind of somewhat, and as much as people don't like
super chats are not on, so I guess this doesn't apply to me. Maybe one day, but not now. I wish
to admit it, which I don't know why, because it's weird. YouTube and people that are on YouTube, they get money for being there. Whether
no, I don't get money. Let me check my account. Do I get money? Hold on. Let me check it really quick. I might. Let me check. Let me just check and make sure. Let me just check, make sure I ain't lying to y'all. Do I get money? Let's see. Money, money, money. Hold on. It's loading. Hold on. I'm really checking it in real time. Because I got to make sure I tell y'all the truth. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be a hypocrite up on here. Nope. 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 Still broke. Still broke. Yup.
It's ad revenue or whether it's like the currency of your time. That's how I started this live stream. It's like your time is your money. The only thing really valuable truly is your time. So if you're sitting here devoting time to watching me, you're basically giving me your frequency, your energy, your time.
I tried this skincare hack where you
Lord. Well, that's the game we play on YouTube. I mean, if you don't want to give people your
Currency. I don't know
time,
how to explain it.
if you don't want to give people your time and your frequency and your energy, then maybe having a YouTube channel is not for you because that's the name of the game. You got to talk about what people want to hear about. You got to critique and commentate on what people are tuning into. And I knew as a YouTuber that, someone somewhere was like, didn't Sierra say something about Turtle Island yesterday? Huh? I did. I did. And here I am. So I'm doing this for my subs. I don't. Why do you do it then? I mean, that was just weird.
It's a little bit deeper than I think I'm ready for this morning. I'm not into drama real facts. I mean, I'll dabble in drama.
Yeah, you
I
will.
just, it's not even that. It's the whole, like, she said this about me and, or she's collecting money from, and well, if people are dumb enough to want to give the girl money,
Oh,
fucking let them, dude. Like,
oh. If people are dumb enough to want to give the girl money, are you saying that people who donate money are less than intelligent? Is that the narrative we're going with? Are you once again uh pocket blocking Dolly Vision? That's crazy. And yourself at the same time? Oh, don't worry, she'll make up for it in a little bit.
like, I don't control what you do with your money, or else I would have, at least $20 in super chats right now. And I don't need to control that. I don't think.
And this is the second I don't know if this would be called a dog whistle, but maybe it's a dog whistle for the money. She said, "Oh, I haven't had my coffee yet." And now she's saying, "Well, if I was doing it for the money, I would have $20 in super chats right now." You see how condescending that is? You see how she's like playing with the emotions of her viewers and subs to get what she wants, but playing as if she doesn't want it or doesn't agree with it? That's very condescending. This is why people have a problem with you, P. You're not you you go down one road and then you split yourself into two different directions and you go down both roads. You got to stay in your lane, you know? I think people like you enough to where they will freely give without you giving them prompts like their AI. You prompting them to you're in the wrong industry. You need to be a pastor or something. You need to, because your offering plate would look fat.
I need to control somebody else in order to live my life. I don't need to comment on every GoFundMe or every, because I mean, I've done them. Like, some people think that, me and Dahlia have done them frivolously. And it's just like, I'm sorry you feel.
Still ain't putting an address on it. That means it bothers her. That means the fact that there are people out there who have financially donated or funded Dolly Vision or her and have seen the light and seen the truth and the result of those donations. That frequency, because money holds energy, right? Money holds frequency. So people who have donated to them and they turn around and go to Busch Gardens, right? Or build a tiki bar or build a pool or buy a slingshot and people clock it, the people who just donated feel stupid because you're displaying what you use the funds for, and it's nothing for what you said you were using. So yeah, people are disgruntled, and your consciousness, your good-hearted nature, P, is playing a role in putting doubt in that. That's why it's coming out of your mouth. You don't feel good about asking people for X, Y, and Z, and then having Jimmy turn around and spend it on this. You don't feel good about it. So therefore, you are trying to justify it to make yourself feel better, to soothe yourself. That makes sense?
Feel that way, and that is your opinion. I don't watch those channels. I don't watch the drama channels. I think I spelled it right. It was the word of the month last month. Oh, and shiftication. I love that. That's a good word. When she got into the insane lawsuit and now trying to take down more channels, I could just cannot. I mean, who is she to take down channels? Like, really, do y'all really think she's really going to take down channels? Because that's another thing. I'm like, I've got a bridge to sell you somewhere in my dreamland. Because I mean, she could say whatever the hell she wants to say.
There's a lot of attitude. There's a lot of attitudes. And that was a comment from a moderator, too, right here. Yikes. Yikes, yikes. I don't talk to my moderators like that, you know? I really take in what they say. And you don't know who other people know, too. You know, when you come on YouTube and you make these human connections, whether they be online, offline, in real life, whatever, um, it's kind of like networking. It's networking. You network and you meet different creators, different people, different viewers, different subs. You meet them either virtually or, in my case, sometimes real life. And you know, when you meet these people, or when your paths cross with these people, you can't just I don't like how she jumped on Buck Cherry Lover right there, and that's unfair because you don't know who without a crystal ball, BJ or anybody else, you don't know who they know. You know what I'm saying? You don't know who I know. And even though that's a threat people throw around, for some people that threat could be true, could be valid, right?
I highly doubt any channels getting taken down, and the fact that you're giving that attention, and I'm not saying that to you directly, but Cherry Lover. And I get passionate when I talk, so people start thinking like I'm just like this angry person, or that I'm not. But it's just like if you would stop.
But you hold a lot of emotions in your solar plexus. You hold a lot of if you didn't know, your solar plexus is near your diaphragm, okay, near your belly button, and you hold a lot of emotions, and you stuff it down, and you stuff it down, and you stuff it down, and then at times like this, when you think about Turtle Island approaching, and you think about all the chaos of Turtle Island and the drama that that show is going to ensue, right? Um, it brings up all these emotions and thoughts in you and feelings, and when you're addressing comments, it comes across as you being a bitch because you're so passionate about whatever's ticking in your head. I don't know. I don't know if Turtle Island's a good thing. You know what I mean? I don't know. It seems like it's good financially for the visions, but it doesn't seem like it's good for emotional health and mental health and peace of mind. You know what I mean? Because I don't know if it's on the up and up, guys. It's not like we go over to Matthews and we play duck races and that shit's legit, but Turtle Island, I don't know if that's a legit game. I don't know. I think I think right now, before they even put who is on the island, I think they already know who's gonna win the next season. I really do.
Stop giving her attention. And I said this about Bullhorn Betty back in the day. And I said it about Without a Crystal Ball. I'll say it again here with this woman. If somebody new is watching a person and they're talking about so-and-so, whoever it is,
Just
one of
like
those three people, let's say, and they're a new viewer, they've truly never seen you before, they've never seen the content before, they've never seen the person you're talking about before, human nature, they're going to want to go look at this person. Because, I mean, just because you say it doesn't mean that's what it is. I'm about to have to run into work because my boss just got here.
Yep.
Anyways, thank you, Helena. I can't wait.
Yeah, and I don't understand. I'm just gonna piggyback off of Mary Jane Doe's comment. Mary Jane Doe said, it seems like they're really unappreciative to people that fund their lifestyle. Just my opinion. I don't know them personally. Yeah, it's like people are not giving enough. Like, okay, she hasn't had her coffee yet, so obviously she wants someone to fund her coffee. She has a new car, so Turtle Island has to start because some you got to pay for the new car somehow. There ain't no new true crime going on. I mean, it's kind of a slow true crime period right now because I think then they just find a body somewhere and the Jack and Lily is slow moving, so it's not really no true crime going on. And he was supposed to do some more traveling to some of these court cases and trials, but he didn't even do that. He went to Leilani Simon and kind of went to Karen Reed, but he was kind of an asshole, and then they just left. They didn't even try to like park somewhere else and sit out there with the Karen Reed supporters. You can't ask people to give and then complain when it's not enough.
Wait for my coffee to get here. I feel like after what she said about Clue has the right to go after her every day. Of course, everybody has every right to talk about what they want. They have every right to do what they want to do.
And there,
they have
Helena right there. Good job, Helena. Good job. She put the 10 in for the coffee fund, okay? Helena said, don't worry about it, baby. I got you. Jimmy ain't got you. I got you. Now, why ain't Jimmy give her $10 to get some coffee or something? Why she got to go over here and hoe out for some coffee? Damn, you got to be a coffee addict to get online and subliminally pimp for some coffee, bro. When they make tubs of coffee this big in the store, big bags, you can have coffee for days. They got Starbucks too. It's crazy.
every right to go to the law and file charges. Stop beating there. Exactly. Yeah, I'm not in it. Her wannabe attorney or whatever can say whatever. I'm not even following that. So, Pac-Man, good to see you. Thank you, Helena. I gotta run. You guys are the best. And I was just kind of trying to get ideas for Turtle Island. So you guys be excited. I'm excited. It's coming. The first couple of episodes, we let the people decide on who they want. And
okay, let's pause. I think she's pretty much done here. And let's peek at these comments and see who they want for Turtle Island. We got Mab is OG for Turtle Island to win. Yeah, Mab might win. That is a good point because Mab is gonna be in there. That is a good point. I'm gonna like that. That'd be cool if Mab won because he's been a big supporter and he's remained neutral and it'd be good for his channel. And he's a good dude. I agree with that comment. Let's see who else they mentioning. Let's see this long ass dissertation. No. Anybody got any more guesses? YouTube streets for Turtle Island. I don't know who YouTube Streets is. Maybe I've seen a few videos by them. YouTube, I can't picture them in my head. I don't know. Have they been on camera or they just make like edited videos? I don't know if they've been on camera. I would like to see all new creators. They ain't gonna have no new creators on Turtle Island because new creators mean low numbers and they're not gonna have a big following to cheer them on in the chat. And half the people on my crew is blocked from the chat. So yeah, hate to crush your bubble there, Shawnee B. Hate to crush your bubble. Let's just take a scroll. Let's just see. Jumpsuit Pablo. I don't even know who that is. Plunder is good. Plunder be cool. Plunder be cool. That's a pretty big channel. Grizzly True Crime. Now that might be a little biased, but okay, okay, that's all right. I'm going for I'm gonna predict as of now with no list of who's in there and who's not. Austin. Okay, that's okay. That's about the case. Dang, she didn't gave a whole bunch of names. Granny's watching, Clue, Truth, Dump. Okay, it's not even Dumpling no more. It's something else. Bombshell, Huntress. Does Huntress even go live anymore? I don't even know. Jumpsuit Pablo, Grizzly, Jay. I guess Jay for Justice. Julie, I know who that is. She was in the Sebastian case. Nonsense. Okay, I guess. Sure. I mean, she's more drama now. I'd be seeing her on panels on Queen Bees and stuff. So that's more drama, I think. Hillbilly Belinda, I don't know who that is. Duchess, I don't know. Chroma Reels, okay. Chroma Chronicles. Weird. All right. But right here, that was a good Granny's watching more drama. Clue is now drama. I don't see anybody covering true crime. Truth, elevated truth. Is that what you're talking about? I don't. He always selling something every time. I mean, he might once in a while talk about some cases, but he be talking about the drama mostly. From when I've jumped in here and there, I haven't really paid attention because it seems like he's always selling something. He's trying to get that bread up. No, okay, most of these people are drama though. But Mab was a good one. That was really good because Mab come on here, he just do his little true crime and cut the computer off. I like it. Um, can I put mine in? I want to put mine in. I got a suggestion too. Y'all know who I'm gonna vote in. Y'all already know. Y'all ready? Y'all can see it in real time. Okay. I think PCT would be great on Turtle Island. There we go. Y'all see it now? Do I got my turtle emoji? Hold on, let me find my turtle emoji. I mean, just to throw it in there. She might leave it up. You never know. I mean, she was a whole ass co-host. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's not be biased, P. Let's let her on the island. You know, the return of PCT is extreme. I mean, shit, you want Betty up there, you might as well put PCT up there. Ain't no fucking difference. I mean, there's difference in personality, but they're all a threat to you. So you love chaos. Let's go. Let's chaos it up. I mean, shit. It's a good entertainment, I think. Oh, okay. Word. I ain't never watched it. I ain't never watched it. But yeah, I come on there and I gave her all day. Okay. I saw this early this morning and it is now 6:00. Okay, I gave her all day to put that shit on members only. I was like, man, if she put it on members only, I'm gonna go ahead and cook dinner. But not she kept it up. She wanted to smoke, yeah. She wanted it. But that's all I had. I'm gonna go ahead and find this little outro here. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I had to bring to the table. In closing, I just want to say, be careful who and what type of frequency, to use her words, be careful of what type of frequency and what type of energy you're sending your money to. Okay. Let's not send it to people who expect others to fund their lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And their benefits. I would much rather eat a New York strip steak and a baked potato that my man worked hard for than a steak and baked potato that my man had to grift for and lie to the people about. You know, ew, you're eating, some grifted steak, girl. Like, no, like that. I couldn't sleep at night. I just couldn't. I just couldn't. I couldn't sleep at night knowing that I did that to little old ladies and stuff. But to each his own, I guess. To each his own. I don't know what to tell you. But let's hit it with another let's do another Jason Voorhees beat. Okay, since we're talking about the visions.
Grammarly now uses
And love y'all much. Glad everybody came and popped in and said hello. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way in or out. Either way, I'm cool with it as long as you hit it, okay? As long as you hit it, okay? Okay? Period. And subscribe. Turn on all your notifications because your girl's trying to get to 1K so I can have a little respect on these streets, okay? When I do my thing, all right? So that's all I got for today, y'all. And, until the next time or the next time I pop up, you know what I always say. I holla. Dubai.